Oh, there he goes. Arabian Nights, like Arabian Days. We're going to stop now because we will get copyright for that.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mark.
Well, no, we have 7 seconds.
Oh, okay. More they'll cut off their ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
Arabian
Nights. Where's Aladdin? We need him here.
Goddamn.
Aladdin, you're with.
Also, it started raining
Yes,
while we
it
were
did.
outside.
Oh, it's lightning and thunder too.
So my glasses are a little wet.
I guarantee you, we're gonna get at least a copyright strike. Maybe not.
Oh no. Given the current rules of YouTube, they originally it was 30 seconds. Now it's down to 7.
But still,
you can still kind of skirt around.
We should be good then. We should be good. Anyway, Aladdin. Look, the trailers haven't been that impressive.
Yeah, the trailers really didn't do this
Like the final trailers and TV spots that started coming out kind of give you a better idea of what the film is like.
To be fair, I didn't see any of them. I just saw the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first 2.
Yeah, the first 2 aren't honestly that great either. This is one of those films that is much better than what the trailers led on to be. I mean, you liked it as far as I know, but I know you got some booze going through too.
Yeah, I may have had. Before I came to the theater.
That doesn't change the fact, doesn't it? It doesn't change most of the fact.
No, I still really enjoyed it. I liked all the dance numbers, and most of the songs worked.
Like the first 2 songs, Arabian Nights, which Will Smith sung, and we were talking about outside the car. The biggest issue was
the first part isn't that great.
No, then it kind of kicks in later.
Keep going.
Yeah.
And it gets a lot better.
And then that one step ahead of the bread line.
That one was just really jerky and like there were some bad effects going on
there. The speed of the music and the song wasn't matching the speed of what was going on.
Yeah, and you could kind of tell they sped it up to keep up with that. But the effect of them speeding it up, they didn't cover up very well.
Yeah.
So it was very like one step ahead of the break time.
Yeah, but I mean, the Never Had a Friend Like Me song, that was fun as hell.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't never had a friend like me. It's done a bit more in a rap style, which is Will Smith, makes sense. The Prince Ali, that was a good amount of fun. Whole New World.
I love that one.
Yeah, Whole New World. It was, my only issue was again, I can't remember the actor's name, because it was we saw his name in the credits, too. We didn't realize.
Honestly, most of the actors in here were names that I did not recognize, and I am completely okay with that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them...
I know who Naomi Scott is, who played Princess Jasmine. I know who, obviously, Will Smith is. Everyone else...
What has Naomi Scott been in?
She was the Pink Ranger in Power Rangers, that reboot a few years ago.
Oh.
Yep. And, yeah, she actually is of some Middle Eastern descent of some kind, so... Yeah, and she did look. I didn't think she was white looking at her. Apparently, there's only 2 white guys in this movie, and they are both throwing.
I am completely okay with
that. There are a couple original songs, and they're all done by Jasmine. Those felt a little odd, honestly. Like one is about her not being silenced, and that was just weird.
I was wondering if that was in the original or
no.
Not, there are several songs I didn't remember from the original.
If I remember all the original songs correctly real quick, it's Arabian Nights, One Step Ahead of the Bread Line, One Swing Ahead of the Sword, that one, Street Rat, Riff Raff, that's just a continuation, Never Had a Friend Like Me, Prince Ali, A Whole New World, and then actually there's no song, there's the recap where Jafar sings it, but that's all the songs that were in the movie, the original movie. So yeah, they had like 2 or 3 new songs in there, and they're fine. Naomi Scott's got a good voice on her. Was it really needed? Whoa, that was a big one.
The Whole New World was actually done pretty well.
It was shot really well too.
There were a couple points where I was debating whether or not they just took the audio from the original. Yeah,
absolutely. My only complaint with that one, Thunder, man. It's now starting to get yep. Anyway, the only issue I had with that...
There's a moonroof.
Yeah, only issue I had with that version, and overall it was still well sung by both of them, is the guy playing Aladdin didn't hold his notes quite as long.
He wasn't as good of a singer.
No, it's not like
I think that might be part of the reason why there was such an issue
with his song. Yeah,
doing his song.
One step at a
he may have been slow, like lip syncing.
Yeah. We both agreed we liked the guy who played Jafar.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't quite keen on him when I saw the trailers. Again, the trailers really don't do this film much justice. But they portrayed him less goofy and definitely more like dictatorish, tyrannical.
Oh yeah.
And Alan Tudyk play. See, when I heard Alan Tudyk was playing Iago, I was thinking we were going to get something akin to Gilbert Godfrey, him legitimately talking and having a conversation.
Yeah, I didn't realize
it's just going to be, punish him, thief. All right.
In the palace.
And then another thing I pointed out is like, I missed the giant snake. I loved that scene growing up as a kid, and we got giant parrot Iago attacking him. That was cool.
I thought Iago, like, by the end went, oh, I'm going to join up with these guys.
Yeah, no, goodbye, Jafar. You're coming with me, parrot.
So at least Jafar has someone to keep him company.
Yep, a couple thousand years of Cave of Wonders ought to cool him out, which Iago wasn't immune to that, so honestly, he would have been stuck with a dead parrot for all he would know.
Whoa. This parrot is not dead.
This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. I've got a genie. Can't bring the dead back to life. He's pining for the fjords. It's coming down.
For the fjords.
Yeah, shit, it just suddenly came down.
I'm happy on my windows.
Doesn't like being on camera, so she decided to wait in the mall before the rain hit. She made a smart move.
Yeah, we can.
I didn't expect to be downpour.
Down like how long till the storm hit.
Yeah.
Hopefully the audio was
honestly, yeah. One of the things too, since we're on this subject, we'll get back on track. Will Smith is the highlight of the film.
Honestly, yeah.
And he was the thing a lot of people were concerned about.
Honestly, I want to say he's also like the only big name actor in it.
No, yeah, he's the marquee actor. But I mean, the effects worked when it was all said and done. It looked good on him. The effects they had him do, like stretching and doing all the weird stuff, that was fun. That was
honestly
really good.
One, I didn't realize Will Smith is as big of a dude as.
Oh yeah, he's tall.
Two, they made him look a lot bigger as Genie.
Oh yeah.
To where I was sitting there, I'm like, if that's his actual torso, wow, he got ripped.
No.
Then we see him later on when he's not like that, and it's like, okay, he's still ripped, and he is still a big guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, tall, but also wide and muscular.
Yeah.
But he's not that big.
And you also commented you wanted those pants he had.
Yes. They looked very comfy.
Because the Genie sometimes does have
very
legs.
Reminiscent of the Genie.
Yep. And his pants aren't like what the Genies look like. Were just another pair of blue pants, really. It was just spotted pants. I did like there are subtle changes they do to scenes that are in the movie, like when he confronts Aladdin about the fact that he technically only have 2 wishes up. I didn't actually rub the lamp. Let's do a playback. He actually rewinds the movie and watches it.
That was actually kind of cool.
You sneaky monkey!
You see a bunch of people sitting in the audience, and they all look like people there from the film, all sitting there watching the movie. And he turns the camera and he's like, sneaky monkey.
So I'll tell you what, there's awkward moments that are hilarious to watch. For instance, him meeting Princess Jasmine as Prince Ali for the first time. You walked out a bit for that, but you caught the tail end.
Yeah, I caught a bit of it before I left, and I caught a bit of it at the end. And I'm like, oh,
that got awkward fast and hard, man. Woo!
Wait, do you think I'm for sale?
Yeah. Yes. I've been stuck in a lamp for 10,000 years, and that was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Oh no, for only 1,000.
For only 1,000 years,
that
was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Raises the question, because at one point earlier in the film, the Sultan says that their kingdom has been around for 1,000 years.
could he have been the one that created it? Tried to talk over the rain coming down in buckets. But Jesus.
At least my car's getting warm.
Yeah, I can actually. Well, what's the weather outside, Holly? Raining sideways.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing like mist going by because it's raining that hard.
Yeah, and then there's the scene where Jasmine has to pretend to be her maiden in front of her maiden.
Yeah,
We were just you, me, and Gary
that
were just
one didn't
laughing.
go so bad.
No, but it was still hilarious how awkward it was.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, just, what are you doing? Why are you being weird? It's like, oh, I am the princess with all my clothes from dresses for many occasions. I must go wash this cat. It's a very big cat. They are not going to wash themselves. Don't cats wash themselves? I cracked him and my girlfriend up in the theater.
there's a scene where Aladdin is talking to Jasmine, and he's trying to win her back over after the horrible thing.
It's a scene that leads into the whole New World song.
He falls off the edge of the balcony, and then he rises up
on
the carpet.
And as he's doing it, all I do is just say, "Now worship me." And they just, for like 15 seconds, you guys are just inconsolable.
There was another point in the film, however.
Oh, yeah.
When Jafar
mentions
is
building
going
walls.
on about, we should build larger walls, and we should defend ourselves.
We again be amazing
against,
words.
like, the tyranny of these other nations attacking us. I just lean over to both you and girlfriend and just went, we are going to build bigger walls. They will be amazing walls.
And the other one, they will all pay for them. The genie will pay for them.
We will get Ali Bar to pay for that.
I mean, there were some effects that weren't the greatest in the film, but most of them were pretty solid. Like, Abu's effects were pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I could sometimes see the CGI of them.
Yeah.
But, like, the whole Cave of Wonder scene, I loved that scene as a kid where it just comes in, the lava starts coming up. That was just an awesome scene as a kid for me.
That was okay. The remake version?
Yeah.
Honestly, I liked it more when the lion's head was made out of sand.
That I did like, and he was actually talking. I like that too, yeah.
And I kind of enjoyed it, but I guess I had the same problem with the original of who designed it this way and who put all the treasure in there.
Yeah.
Like, and
you
who
touched
went,
the forbidden treasure.
We're going to dump a bunch of lava in there. And also, the question, yeah, like you brought this up, I explained it away, but then the movie contradicted it.
Oh?
What
was the question?
So, they're knocking treasure aside.
Yep. Yeah.
Went, oh no, they're not picking it up or handling it.
They're not taking it, they're just touching it.
And then, all Abu does is he doesn't take it, he picks up a gem, and he's staring at it, and the cave goes, oh, you touched something.
It's like, you hear him stepping on things, moving things around. Abu crashes into something. Nothing. But Abu just looks at it and holds it for a second, and I guess you gotta,
maybe because he got so mysticized by it that he was going to take it.
Maybe because it's magic, it can sense your intent. So that might be the but there's some things in the movie that don't quite add up at points like that. Trying to think of a couple others that just stand out to me. I mean, I know there was other things that kind of stood out to me. It's like, what? Another one. And it doesn't even make sense in the original. It's like, why didn't you just wish the rule away? She has to marry your prince. You don't even have to be a prince. Don't have to change anything about yourself. Wish the law away. The genie even brings that up at the very end.
I think it's because he was afraid that she would not like him that much if he.
That's true. Jafar got into his head a bit, yeah, because he says that you really thought she liked you for you,
and even then, it was debatable before.
Yeah, but also the other thing that kind of it happens at the end of the movie, in the original too. But as new sultan, you can change the law if you want. Can't you just do that anyway? I mean, your animated counterpart, who
Well-
I will say I like the animated counterpart better. He's just more bubbly and fun.
Granted, they did make reference to him.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Where
Genie
at
turns
one
into it at one point.
Genie turns into him, and you're like, oh, hi. I forget who originally voiced him.
Oh, something Seal.
Like, it was a big name, too.
And he was the Santa in Earth Goes the Earth Saves Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what an adorable puppy dog of a man he was. Turns out he's a convicted pedophile. And I was like, but he sounded so cute and charming. How do
Was
you
he
think?
actually?
No. I'm
Okay.
just. Don't run with that. I'm just making a point.
Turns out he was a mass murderer.
But he sounded so adorable.
But he was such a nice guy, we just let him get away with it.
No, I mean, I really did like it. Some of it felt a little rushed in the beginning, but again, I think it's
Yeah.
because they moved scenes around was the issue. Like we immediately after the whole Arabian Nights thing go into Aladdin and Jasmine meeting.
So here's the next thing that comes to mind. Is the time frame here.
Oh yeah,
Because when we initially started out the movie, it had to have been around the Middle Ages.
something like that.
Like, that's what it had to have been. Around the Middle Ages, like, Europe is dealing with all this shit. There are knights, stuff like that. But by the end of the movie, based on the ship they see, when the genie
and his wife
is like human
Yep.
and everything, that looks closer to late 1700s, early 1800 shit.
But he's a genie. Well, was a genie. Maybe he might have just a little magic left in him. Who knows?
What, to make him and his wife live that long and his kids stay
Or
kids for that
just
long?
make a boat.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the one he was in.
Oh, the other one.
The other one they
Oh.
saw, that was a British colonial ship.
Don't question things. It's Aladdin. Pop culture memes and galore can go through Aladdin. So I don't know, and I don't.
I'm just saying, man. They would have had cannons and shit like that. By that
I don't know. Maybe it turns out it was a different ship. You just didn't get a good look at it. I don't know.
Also, they would definitely know who the British are, and a good chunk of that area will have been under British
Occupied,
control.
yeah.
Or French control. Really, Europe just kind of controlled everything for a while, and it was very depressing.
Yeah.
Anyway, not getting into what happened in India between...
So Aladdin and the British colonials.
I knew I should have bought you that pith helmet for tonight.
So, bully young Aladdin, sir, I hear you found a genie. Yes.
God save the Queen!
God save the Queen. God save the Sultan. God save the Queen. God save the Queen. That got dark fast. So they also handled a couple scenes from the original I thought better in this version. Like, a perfect example is the scene where he's he's deciding not to give the genie his freedom, instead to keep him around. That was just kind of rushed in the animated films. Like, you done it all because of you and stuff like that. And instead of trying to help Aladdin, he just kind of goes and feels rejected and goes into the lamp. Where in this one, he feels rejected and goes into the lamp, but not before saying, it's like, kid, you're the first master I've ever called a friend, and you're breaking my heart right now. So
Yeah.
there's a bit more to that scene than what we got in the original.
See, that's the thing that I was kind of wondering, and I thought this might come up in the movie. So, he lost the lamp,
Yep.
and it went to someone else for a bit. So the part I was wondering is,
Would he get 3 more wishes?
technically, would that reset the lamp?
Because I think it's probably like a magical DNA scanner. It can identify when someone has made wishes before, and you only have a certain set of wishes, I think.
True, but did that mean... Oh,
Give me a second.
but did that mean that, say Aladdin used all 3 wishes,
Yep.
then Jafar got it, and was doing
And then
his
going
wishes,
back to Aladdin.
and then went back to Aladdin.
I think because
wish.
Aladdin had made all his wishes, it can identify someone who's made wishes because it's a magic lamp. So you got to rub it anyway.
True.
So
I guess part of the problem there is it's magic.
Yep.
So who knows?
That's the thing. You can't really explain magic very well. That's why it's magic.
Granted, Genie kept helping people out with them wishing for anything.
Yeah, I did like the little change there of when he was drowning. And the original is just, Robin Williams going, Genie, I wish that you were free. Done! Instead he's like, okay, I'm going to try to do a little loophole. It just makes Aladdin sign a contract. All right, just so we're clear.
Technically it works.
I mean, and just so we're clear, I had to, I stated it a day prior, so no technicalities.
Okay, I didn't get that part.
I don't really get it myself.
They
but
did day prior.
Yeah, like a preemptive wish or something like that. Like, just in case I drowned, I'm going to wish to be free or something like that.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ultimately, though, I like the movie. It's got a couple problems to it, but nothing serious.
Wait, I know what he's referring to. Is all the other little magic touches and bits he did here and there. So it says, Genie, I wish for you to save me from certain doom.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's how he was able to send the carpet.
Ah!
Because the Genie had always saved him from certain doom.
That's the thing, is that Carpet's abilities are a bit more limited in this version, because Carpet, when the original version of A Whole New World, Carpet went literally all over the world. They weren't just in Agro. They went to Egypt. They went to Greece. That whole them sitting and having that conversation was in China during Chinese New Year's.
To be fair, with the exception of possibly China, most of those places aren't very far away from where the story is set.
But anyway, trailers. We got Blinded by the Light, which is that the kid finding the music of Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. Blinded by the Light, which is actually an ELO song, I believe.
I know.
Or Bach and Turner Overdrive, one of the two.
Was it?
No, I think it's ELO. Electric Light Orchestra. Anyway,
I have to look into it.
I mean, I think he did a version of it. Angry Birds 2. I'll be at that one by myself, probably.
It looked mildly entertaining at best.
The first one was mildly entertaining at best, and I sat through that one.
Well, looked.
Yeah.
There's the key difference.
The Art of Racing in the Rain, something we're going to be learning about in just a minute.
No.
Bite me! Just kiss my ass!
How many dog movies do we need where it's, look at this talking dog?
What was that? Dog's
he
Purpose,
loves
a Dog's
everything.
Journey, a Dog's Journey, a Dog's Way Home.
I love you. I was born for this. Derp, derp,
Oh, no. I'm Kevin Costner. I'm happy. I was born for this.
Is that Kevin?
That was Kevin Costner.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm
gonna
avoid that like the
very
plague.
bad, and this looks really bad.
Addams Family. I need a different trailer. I don't mind it, but I need
think
a different
this
trailer.
is the first time I've seen it on the big screen, and the characters are designed how they looked in the original comic. Mm-hmm. So they do a very good job. I'm sorry.
I just realized we had a lot of trailers.
Just something about I just enjoy.
I'm going to save that one for ranting later. Secret Life of Pets 2. I like the first one. So,
Looked all right.
I'm going all right for this. Frozen 2.
Granted, I will say, I think the trailer gave way too much away for Secret Life.
Honestly,
of Pets
the first
2.
one gave too much away, frankly.
I guess.
Frozen 2. That one I definitely need a new trailer on. You thought it was a short initially.
This is the first time I've seen that trailer.
Yeah. Because they give you...
It didn't look bad.
They didn't give you anything on what the story is. That's the thing.
Yeah. It did look bad. I was mildly entertained, but I get it.
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
This just raises so many questions for me.
She was good at the end of the last movie, right? Right? So
yeah, I thought the last movie kind of wrapped everything up.
And this is basically just Wicked, different take as the villain's not the bad guy you think. Oh no, in this one she's the bad guy you think. That was a good scene though with her and Michelle Pfeiffer. It's like if I didn't know better, I think you were threatening me. And do you? What? No better. I mean, say what you will about the first movie. I think it's okay, but
They
Angelina
made her
Jolie,
cheekbones really high.
she actually just has high cheekbones.
Oh, so they just made her
That's-
face really thin.
Yeah. Well, no, her face is pretty thin too. It's just that it's that headdress that's doing it. The horns, yeah.
Yeah, her face looked way too sharp and pointy.
And that's it. There was no other trailers that we. Oh yeah, that. Fuck you, Dora trailer.
Wow, you're really okay.
God, because let me put it this way. That
you
trailer.
had me wondering what other trailers
That
we
trailer for Dora the Explorer is not the full trailer that exists. They actually cut out some of the worst shit in that trailer, which I'm thankful for. Like her,
got. I gotta go check out this trailer.
like ducking under a very slowly spinning plane propeller to try to be badass. Like, whoo!
Okay, look.
Walk around it!
Here's the thing. I didn't think it was that bad, but it is essentially Tomb Raider meets Indiana Jones for kids.
Not even. Because it's based off Dora the Explorer with a hideous CG monkey.
Okay, here's the
Hey,
thing.
where's Swiper? Huh? Where's your fucking
It's
Swiper?
loosely based off that. Because honestly,
They look the same.
This movie looks like if you just took some Tomb Raider footage, but just edited out Laura Croft and put her in there, it would kind of work.
God, I hope. I can only hope. I pray I don't have to be at that movie. But
I didn't think it was
I
terrible.
might have to sit through that. And it may usurp. The Sun is also a star for the worst movie of the year. Which, by the way, yeah, that's my worst movie of the year for so far. Is The Sun is also a star.
You know, I saw the clip. Well, not the clip, but the picture of you pop up on my phone for that movie, and you just so angry looking. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Oh, that's what movie he saw.
And let's be
Okay,
clear
I
about this,
get
folks.
it.
I sat through Ugly Dolls, and this was worse.
Well, yeah, because Pitbull wasn't involved. I'm sorry.
Pitbull says everything.
As annoying as Pitbull is, at least he will raise a movie up slightly.
Would you say he raised Aquaman up because he did that Reigns Over Africa?
Slightly. Granted, Aquaman was a very good movie without
True.
him. but-
So yeah, I'll probably because I got to work this weekend, but I get out early, so I'll probably see Brightburn or something on Saturday.
I forgot that was out.
Yeah, that came out today also. And then next week's Godzilla, so that's gonna be a good time. Godzilla. That's probably one of the only other films I'm really looking forward to this year. Everything else, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
When does that come out?
Next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's still a week of What Ifs. I'll have those up. I don't think I got any other plans except the usual, and then it's the week of Who Would Wins next week and Godzilla. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and ding that bell, as they like to say, if you care.
Don't forget to ding that bell.
Turn it down. Stop dinging the bell.